For 5c, we have an e involved there. So again, this process is still the same. You're going to take the derivative of both sides with respect to x. Now this one is going to use that formula e to the u times u primed. So e to the y and then times y prime. Well, y primed is going to be the same thing as just dy dx. So that's the same formula. E to the u times u primed is the same thing. This is your u prime there is dy dx. On the right-hand side, we have to do a product rule because we have two different things multiplied together. So we're going to do the first and then times the derivative of the second, which is dy dx, plus the second and then derivative of the first. The derivative of x is 1. So that's your product rule. You want to get all these terms that have dy dx in it. You want to move all those over to the same side of the equation. So e to the y dy dx minus x dy dx is going to equal y. We're doing this process because we want to get them all on the same side of the equation, so that way we can factor out the dy dx. So that would be your next step, is to factor out dy dx. So I'm going to come up here and continue that. So if I do that one, then we get dy dx e to the y minus x, and that equals y right there. The last step, divide both sides, and so dy dx here is going to be y divided by e to the y minus x. So right there, there's nothing else that you need to do on these kind of problems as far as simplifying. That's as far as you need to go.